Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at LifeWithSymone. And don't forget to follow my business page at Brishari. Y'all been showing up out. Y'all, I'm very passionate about my craft, all of them. And I appreciate y'all so much. But let's get straight into this video. So y'all, this story time is about, well, kind of is about crazy, but yeah. So anyway. This about Crazy's baby mama. I never really told y'all my run-in with her, so I'm like, let me go ahead and just tell y'all. So anyway, one day Rat had told me that her best friend was throwing this party bus, right? She was like, she got the party bus just to get it. It was on some young rich bitch shit, you know, like big step up. I'm getting a party bus, let's turn up. So she was like, yeah, it's gonna be this Friday, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, I wanna go. So because it was Rat, my thing is, one thing about Rat, she had a lot of friends, and she was one of them people, her and the girl that I named Kiara, they was one of them people that's like want to befriend every fucking body. So Rat was friends. It would be weird because it'd be situations where I should just not fucked with her because you reporting back, because she become friends with people that I had beef with. Like, it would be weird, but she like, but I separate the two, and I just didn't have an issue because I'm like, all right, I'm not tripping type shit, because it's like, as long as I'm not brought up, it don't matter. But I still, you got, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so knowing that Rat be friends with everybody, I'm like, I'm not about to go with just myself because it's her best friend thing. So I really don't know who gonna go there. I could have just not went all together, but yeah, no. So I ended up hitting up Keisha. Remember the girl I named Keisha from my story time when I said with the girls, Alyssa, and Keisha, whatever the fuck I named her. So anyway, I ended up hitting up both of them. I hit up Alyssa and Keisha, and I asked them like, hey, what y'all doing this Friday? Y'all trying to come into a party bus? My homegirl Rat throwing it, all this other stuff. So Alyssa was like, she gonna be with her man. Like, they was doing a little weekend getaway in Palm Springs or whatever. So Keisha was like, I'm down, I wanna go. So Alyssa's telling Keisha like, girl, no, like, you know, we'll just all do something another time. Basically, she didn't want her to come hang out with me just by herself. And I see why. Later when I tell y'all see why. But anyway, so she was like, girl, no, like, we'll just do something another time or whatever. Like, Symone, did you ask this person? Like, Alyssa's asking me, did you ask this person? Did you ask that person? Oh, you should probably go with Kiara. You should probably go with this person. I had asked Kiara because at this time we was still kind of cool, but her and Rat had beef, so she was really not trying to go. So I'm like, dang, yeah, she didn't want to go. And I'm like, and I really wanted to go outside. So she was like, well, Symone, just wait. Like, just wait till next weekend. I'm gonna be back from with my man. Just wait. So Keisha like, girl, no. Like, I'm gonna come out. I don't mind going. Like, I really want to go to. Like, I want to go out. I swear, Alyssa was not feeling it, but Keisha still was like, she coming. So I'm like, all right, cool, like, you coming in straight. Because remember, I met Keisha through Alyssa, right? At least, whatever, fuck. So I met her through her. So anyway, come to that day, fast forward, she came to my house. Literally, the plan was, I'm like, okay, you could come to my house Friday, and we could go, you know, we need look for something to wear, which pretty much I didn't need to, because I was like, I already knew what I was gonna wear, like some little ass shorts and a shirt so I could dance. So I wasn't really tripping like off finding something, but Keisha was like, oh, she might want to find something to wear. So I'm like, all right, cool, right? She was supposed to go to my house early that Friday. Y'all tell me why. She just texted me. She was just like, what you doing? She used to always be like, friend, sis, what you doing? So I'm like, oh, nothing, I'm just chilling in the house. So she was like, bitch, are you going to, like, you about to go be with somebody tonight or something like that? At this time, Crazy was in jail. And you already know Summer Love Affair, but yeah, I'm like, no, I'm in the house. Like, I ain't going nowhere tonight. Like, why, what's up? She was like, okay, well, I'm at your house. Mind you, she ended up with Summer Love Affair, which I'll get there eventually. She talked to one of his friends, right? So yeah, so she was like, yeah, I came out here to see such and such. But y'all, she used to just, I ain't even gonna say it. So she was like, I came out here to see him, like Goofy's friend. She came out to see Goofy homeboy. She was like, but girl, yeah, I'm done seeing him, whatever. So I'm about to pull up on you. Can I spend the night at your house tonight? I was supposed to come anyway tomorrow. So I'm like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. So I'm texting Alyssa. I'm like, oh yeah, Keisha about to come over to the house. I think I was on the phone with Alyssa or something like that. That's why I told her. And mind you, even though I know this is her friend, I still kept communication because I could see that she really didn't want her to even come no way. But I had told her like, oh yeah, Alyssa about to, I'm like, it's no biggie. I'm not about to tell her like, girl, no, drive all the way fuck back home and come see me tomorrow. So she ended up pulling up to my house literally like right after she texted me and said she was about to come and she was done with him, like she's leaving with him. She literally texted me like 5 minutes later, you been at my house, you just was sitting outside. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not thinking nothing of it because, you know, you my friend. I'm about to tell you like, girl, get the fuck away from my house. So anyway, she ended up coming in the house or whatever, right? and we just chilling, we talking. She wanted big do snaps and stuff. We used to always just make snaps. It was just our thing, whatever. We making videos, posting them and stuff like that. Alyssa's irritated. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, Keisha irritated the fuck out of me popping up at your house. So I'm like, oh no, she was already out here. Like, she came to see her dude or whatever. I'm mad because I feel like the lighting is not good, but I wanted to record this in the daytime because I ain't gonna have time later. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, no, she was already out here seeing her boo or whatever. She was at Goofy Homeboy house. So she like, girl, no the fuck she wasn't. Like, I was talking to her and she told me that you told her. Like, basically, Keisha lied and said that I told her it would be better if she could come Thursday night and just spend the night. Like, could she just pull up Thursday? So I'm like, oh no, like, it's not an issue her doing that, but I didn't say that. Like, you know, like, I'm like, nah, she hit me up saying like she was finna come or whatever like that. So she was like, oh yeah, no, I already knew she was lying because I knew me and you on the phone. Like, you never mentioned nothing like that. So I'm like, yeah, no, she told me she was out here seeing him and she popped up. So that was that or whatever. So she come, like I said, I get off the phone with Alyssa. She irritated. We talking and stuff like that. I'm asking her what she finna wear, and she was like she wanted to do her hair and all this other stuff. This how I knew too that she did not go see oh boy, because how you come into my house and you need to do your hair, like literally do a whole fucking weave. Like, she did a sew-in. She did a half up, half down sew-in. You came to my house literally with your hair blow dried out. You did not, I know she did not just go see that nigga. So anyway, yeah, so anyway, so we like, all right, we finna figure out what we finna wear. I'm showing her what I'm wearing, all this other stuff like that. And that was it. The next day she did want to go by the Slauson, so we went over there. And I don't know, I feel like maybe she just wanted to go to the Slauson, because y'all know, like, well, I don't go to the Slauson no more, but you know, I was gonna say back then, but at one point you go to the Slauson, like, you finna get numbers. It's like literally like a walk through meet niggas or walk through meet girls, like whatever. But yeah, so she wants to go to the Slauson, I guess, to try to find her somebody, because literally it was me that bought stuff. Like, we'll go in a store and she ain't even looking at shit. She just like, let's walk around. I want to look at the jewelry. I want to look at this. I want to look at this. Had no intention on buying it, and I think she just really wanted to, you know, shop around for some niggas. But that's fine with me. That's what you want to do, sis. Come on, let's go. So anyway, we went there. That was a permission or whatever like that. She telling me like, oh, hit up Goofy because I really want to see old boy. So I'm thinking like, girl, wasn't you just with him last night? Because that's one thing too. Like, if you're going to talk to somebody that I talk to, friend, don't think that I'm about to be setting some shit up so you can see this man, because girl, I'm worried about what the fuck I got going on. I'm about to be on some, ooh, let's do some setup type shit, because then that make me look like a weirdo. And now I'm fighting for my life with this man, you know? So she all like, hit him up, just tell him like, oh, you want to see him? I'm just trying to see what he own. Like, if he gonna say bring a home girl, ask him where such and such is at. Ask. I'm like, girl, no. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to get so annoying, because it's like, girl, I'm about to be asking him all the time. Like, sometimes I'll be like, you know, if we on some drunk like pull up type shit, I'll be like, oh, I'm about to pull up, I'm with such and such, and he be like, oh, I'll be like, I'm with my homegirl, and he be like, oh, I'm with the homies, and oh, this homeboy or something. I'd be like, no, she already talked to your friend. And he'd be like, she do? And I'd be like, yeah, she talked to your friend. And he'd be like, you sure? And I'd be like, yes. And like, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, we got our outfits. I'm hitting up Rat. Rat is hitting me up all the way. She wanted me to be there. Like, it's like she wanted me to be with them to go pick up the party bus. I don't know if the bitch wanted me to drive the damn bus, but she was on it. So fast forward, because I know y'all probably think like, how the fuck this got anything to do with Crazy and his baby mama. So fast forward, let me just say, me and Crazy baby mama have mutuals, right? We didn't know each other. I just got to tell y'all this so that it makes sense, because I think this is where the beef stemmed from. Well, I don't think, this is clearly where it stemmed from. But me and her have mutuals. My friend that I call Tanya was Crazy's baby mama friend, right? So we had each other on Instagram. We never hung out, never seen each, I never seen this girl in person, never hung out with her, nothing like that. We just followed each other on Instagram. That was it, right? It was a situation where I would go pick her up. Sometimes I'll go pick Tanya up from her house, but she never came outside. Like, I never seen this girl before in person, but mind, she from the same area, all that other stuff, big, you know, hood and all that. So, right? So later in life, when I end up meeting Crazy, he was telling me, mind you, Crazy is the type of person that don't even post like that. And he for sure ain't gonna be posting his kids like that. He likes to play pick and choose favorites with him, even still to this day. Nigga like 10 kids now. He up the skull, and he y'all, literally, it was one girl that had me and her close friends, and she posted this nigga, posted Crazy, and it was crazy because I felt like she just put me in there so I could see. It's like, girl, I don't give a fuck about him. I think she wanted to see if I was gonna say something. Like, girl, I don't talk to him no more. But anyway, yeah, this was like a while ago. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, that nigga don't be claiming kids that he be having. That's the long story short. That's all I'm finna say. But anyway, so like I was saying, yeah, when I met Crazy, I didn't know he had kids. I didn't know nothing of this boy, right? So when we first started talking, I remember he told me to post him. I think I mentioned this in a story time before. He told me to post him, and I was like, it was drama or whatever. And I don't know why I listened and posted him. He was like, oh, post me, yeah, I want to, let me know it's real type, yeah, type shit or some shit like that. So I had posted my Milk Crush Monday, and his baby mama, mind you, I said we was following each other. I didn't know this was his baby mama until he ended up telling me before I posted him. He was like, oh, you follow my baby mama? So I'm like, who's your baby mama? And then he told me, and then I hit up Tanya, and Tanya was like, oh yeah, that's such and such baby mama. You didn't know? How the fuck would I know? This nigga don't even post his kid. And it's not like they post each other. I don't know him. Like when we started talking, that's when I clicked the follow back. I didn't follow him at first. And technically he didn't hit me up on Instagram. He hit me up on Facebook. And it doesn't matter. So basically when I posted him, she unfollowed me, was subbing the fuck out of me and telling Tanya like, oh, your friend's a weirdo. Why she fucking my baby daddy, blah, blah. I asked Tanya like, oh, do they still fuck with each other? She like, no, they don't. She got her own thing going on. But I guess I was just weird because I shouldn't follow her on Instagram and date her baby daddy. But I didn't know that was her baby daddy. And that was that. So that's how shit started. And after that was just like, poof, so much stuff. So anyway, after when I was telling Rat, I used to tell Rat like, oh, his baby mom be subbing me and stuff like that. Lo behold, a bit somehow, some way, Rat became cool with his baby mama. I start seeing her under her pictures, like seeing the baby mama Instagram under Rat pictures. So I'm thinking like, that's so weird. I swear, anybody I would tell Rat like I had beef with, next thing you know, they cool when she come up with this story. Oh, that's my cousin's friend. Oh, this. But they wasn't before. At first, you never even knew this person. I'll show you like, girl, yeah, this the girl, da 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 da. And next thing you know, you cool with them. Even she ended up becoming kind of cool with Bimbo. It was weird. Like, she literally would do that shit. And I would just automatically think, because she did know a lot of people, like, oh, maybe that is her people's friend. Or maybe this is that. Like, you know, but it was like, no, girl, you're befriending my enemies. You're weird. But at this point, I didn't think of it like that. So I knew it was a possibility that she would probably beat her, but I'm thinking like, nah, she ain't gonna invite her. This her best friend shit. Her best friend probably gonna be inviting people, who knows. So y'all, I'm thinking it in my head like maybe, and at this point, like I said, I have beef with a lot of people, so I'm thinking like maybe not. So I'm already telling Keisha like, girl, it might be some beef on the party bus. I'm like, some beef, I'm not like, not to say like I was scary or whatever like that, but it was like some beef, I'm not tripping. I'm still gonna get on this bus, have a good time. But it's some beef, baby, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna choose my battles wisely, and we not gonna get on the bus. So I was like, let's get there like a little bit before it's about to take off. Like, I don't want to get there early because I want to sit in the car and I want to kind of peep the scene and see who there or not. Because if I see somebody that it's like, yeah, I ain't doing this tonight, we could leave. It's like, we could leave because we pulled up and seen and whatever like that. Because it was some bitches that be like, they gonna jump you, bitch. Just know that. It ain't gonna, yeah. So anyway, I'm like, yeah. So I'm telling her, she like, Symone, well, if it's issues like that, then why do you even want to go? I'm like, girl, because I do. And I'm telling her, because girl, ain't no bitch gonna run me off of going nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, probably was like weird. It was always that with me. I know I probably was the problem around that time. It was always, I might have beef here, I might have beef here, it might be somebody. It was always that with me. So anyway, she was like, well, girl, anything, ain't nobody finna jump you, da 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 da. I'm like, I'm not gonna start nothing with nobody. I'm here to have a good time. Unless somebody say something to me, I'm not about to say nothing. Just be like, oh, remember you said fuck my new shoes on Instagram. Like, I'm not about to do that. So I'm like, yeah. So she was like, if anything, girl, I'm gonna fight with you. When it came down to it, that's a whole nother story time. But anyway, so we pull up, right? Because Rat hitting me up like, girl, where you at? We about to leave in like 15 minutes or whatever. I'm like, I'm on the way right now. She's like, okay, well, we in the parking lot. You'll see us. We all twerking. It was another bus. It was like 2 other buses there too for other people's shit. But she was like, you'll see us where the bus we at, because we over here, we in the parking lot twerking, we turning up and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm watching Rat snaps. I don't see nobody that looks like So we in the car, we pull up. I'm over here fixing my hair, and we could see them. They don't know what car I'm in, of course, because they don't know Keisha. So I could see them, right? Next thing you know, lo behold, I know that's not who I think it is. It's Crazy Baby Mama. She don't need no name, because his other baby mamas, I didn't have like no run-ins with her. It was never no issue. So there's no need to name her this one, because yeah. So I see her and I'm like, girl. She like, what? I said, why, that's Crazy Baby Mama right there. She was like, who? I said, Crazy, the nigga that I did. And she like, oh, wait, Goofy? I said, girl, no, Crazy. Yeah, I know it was confusing to her. And she was like, oh, wait, what? That shit probably was real confusing, because she probably was like, Booty Man, Crazy, Goofy, Symone, who? So she like, Wait, that's her. Which one? Which one? So I'm pointing at my right there. I'm like, it's no beef. Mind you, at this time, we was kind of like getting into it a lot back and forth because she would like say little shit to him and I would know, and then it would kind of be like a little thing. Because one thing about it is like we know a lot of mutuals, so she would like report stuff back to him. But mind you, at this time, like I said, he was in jail, we was together, we wasn't together type shit. Like, so it was like, what are you doing this for, sweetheart? What's your problem? It would just be annoying. Like, so we kind of did have like a little Instagram going back and forth thing, probably like 2 weeks prior to this night. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing to her, she don't say nothing to me. It's no issue. Like, I'm not about to ruin somebody's shit. And she was like, you sure, Keisha? Like, you sure we could leave? Like, we could just go? I'm like, girl, no, what the fuck? I'm about to go here. Like, we're coming to this bus. She was like, but it's not like anybody gonna see or think like you scary. Like, nobody even know we here. I said, girl, I do not care. So I hit a rap. I'm like, rap, I'm here. I'm about to get out the car. And rap like, okay, I'll see you. Like, it's lit, girl. Hurry up, we finna have fun. This how I know Rat's a weirdo too, because Rat don't even know that. I think I told her I was pulling up or something like that. Rat don't know that I see this girl, but you didn't tell me like, hey girl, just a warning, I'll let you know, praise baby mama here or whatever. But yeah, I get out and she looking at me. She with her friends looking at me because it was, like I said, beef. And they looking, and then it was just like, whatever. I'm still just talking, everybody having a good time. She gave us some shots, and I'm like, I need this to loosen up, because if not, I'm gonna just be like, not irritated, because ain't nobody about to ruin my time, and they ain't saying nothing to me, what the fuck, I'm a weirdo or something. So, but I just need to loosen up, because if not, I'm gonna be on 10 thinking some craziest shit, like, okay, what if this bitch come touch my pinky toe while I'm sitting on the top of the fucking couch? Or what if she come spit in my drink? I'm gonna think the dumbest shit. So anyway, she gave us a drink. We end up getting on the bus. She on one side of the bus, I went in the back, right? Music going, drinks going, I'm getting more loose. Now that I'm drinking, I'm getting more loose. I'm not even worried. I'm like, I'm about to just dance and all that, have a good time, right? So I'm dancing, I'm having a good time. I would post a video of us on the bus or whatever, because it really doesn't even matter, because it's not like anybody that's in a video with me is somebody I have beef with. But I'm not, only because I had these little ass shorts on, and for some reason when Keisha was recording me, she zoomed all the way the fuck in. Like, thank God I shaved that day, because bitch was so close to my motherfucking coochie. Like, she got that camera like, it was right here. Like, damn girl, why you got the camera all in my fucking ass? And them shorts was little as fuck, so I ain't even finna do that and get demonetized on this video. So anyway, I'm dancing, I'm twerking, I'm throwing ass. It's like, hey, I'm throwing ass right up there, throwing ass with me, and then she get down or whatever, and then she end up getting like, I'm standing on top of the couch, so I'm at the top part, like bent over, and Rat on the couch, like on the actual couch, like twerking. So basically, you know, that's kind of weird, because I was about to say, basically I'm twerking on the back of her neck, but pretty much coochie was being thrown on the back of Rat's neck. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm dancing I'm dancing or whatever. Dang, now that I think about it, how was Keisha's phone angled? Because why was you zooming in on me anyway? So I'm dancing. Next thing you know, somebody starts slapping my ass. But the A's is getting, first the A's is not A-ing no more like that. And somebody starts slapping my ass. So I'm thinking like, why they get quiet? And I look back to see like, who the fuck slapping my ass? I turn around. Lo behold, y'all already know who it is. Not the boogeyman. It's crazy baby mama. So I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? At first I'm tripping. I'm like, turn around. I'm like, what the fuck? And she like, hey, come on. She like, keep dancing, bitch. So I had to think like, but I'm faded. So I'm thinking like, was that a keep dancing, bitch? Like, keep dancing, bitch? Or was it a keep dancing, bitch? Bitch? You know, it depends on the bitch. Like, bitch or bitch. Like, it just really depends on how you say it. So when she said that, I'm like, hold on. So everybody like, they start screaming A again, because they see she turned up. And she gonna get next to me, because mind you, I'm like, you know how you kind of stop like, what the fuck? So she kind of get next to me. She start dancing, like, dancing. And I'm like, okay, so this bitch ain't finna out throw ass on me. Okay, So we over here, we dancing side by side. I know y'all probably thinking y'all bitches is some weirdos. But again, like I said, I'm not gonna ruin somebody's whole young rich bitch party bus day, because it was nobody's birthday. So anyway, we dancing. Next thing you know, it kind of got like awkward. Everybody looking like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So she ended up like, when we stopped, because I ended up stopped dancing, and she stopped. I'm thinking like, oh, we ain't finna be dancing. Next thing you know, she just take off on me. Let me be alert. So I stopped dancing or whatever, and she like stopped, and she sit next to me, and she was like, girl, can I talk to you? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And we talking like over the music, but she like whispering in my ear. So when she doing that, she looking like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know why she was doing all that for. Because when it came down to me about to get jumped by like 40 bitches, Keisha ran. Anyway, so yeah, so So yeah, she in my ear, she was just like, girl, I just want to let you know that it's no beef or whatever like that. I don't never want you to think that we beefing over no nigga or nothing like that. Was out of respect, da 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 da. So I'm like, huh, I can't hear you. And she like, I'm not beefing with you. Let me talk regular. I'm not beefing with you over my baby daddy. It's just a respect thing. When did I disrespect you? So I'm like, when I disrespect you? And she like, girl, no, like da da da. We talking. So one girl was like, the bus about to stop in a minute. She was like, everything good, right? Like, you're not finna do that shit. Rat, shut the fuck up. So Rat like, girl, no, you're not finna do that. Like, what you saying to her? Like, what you basically, like, what is she saying to me? And she's like, girl, chill, it's cool, it's no drama. Like, I'm just talking to her. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, Rat, it's cool. Like, simmer down. So we talking or whatever. So eventually, like, she was like, I'm gonna come talk to you in a minute because the bus was finna stop. We was gonna go to a bar. So she's like, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. So the bus ended up stopping. We get off the bus, and she was like, let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you. So Keisha walking with me. She like, you good? I'm like, girl, I'm good. And she was like, I talked to her by myself, like, basically like, can you move please? So she like, I talked to her by myself. So she like, yeah, so she like, Symone, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I'm not worried. So she was like, one thing I didn't like, this girl put her arm around me. She drunk, but she put her arm around me like, don't do that, because you ain't finna secretly put me in a headlock and start biting my scalp. So I was like, you know, like, we ain't gonna do all that. So I was like, what's up? Like, you know, now with no, I didn't say like, what's up? Like, what's up, bitch? Like, let me stop. But I said it like, okay, like, what's up? I'm smiling. So she was just like, girl, I just wanted to let you know it's no beef. We're not beefing over my baby daddy. It was literally just a respect thing and all this other stuff. So I'm like, oh no, I'm not beefing with you over your baby daddy. Like, you know, it's cool. I'm like, and when did I disrespect you? Like, you know, I really want to know. Like, when did I disrespect you? She was like, oh, you called me a weird bitch. Yeah, you're talking about when we was arguing 2 weeks ago. But prior to that, when did I disrespect you? So I'm like, yeah, when did I disrespect you? She was just, I just thought it was weird, you know, you talking to my baby daddy. She was like, because I honestly thought that you knew. She was like, but Tanya ended up telling me everything, like, oh girl, like, she didn't even know that was your baby daddy, da 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 da, all this other stuff like that. My thing is, even if I did know it was her baby daddy, this girl's not my friend. We never hung out, we never seen each other in person. You're not my friend. So even if I did know or didn't know. So I'm like, okay, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, it's no beef. Like, it's never been no beef. She was like, yeah, I just didn't feel, she was like, I just felt some type of way because of stuff that he would tell me. Should have known. This nigga was so messy. My thing is, so basically, she telling me that he would tell her little stuff and it made her feel like I was commenting on her parenting. For one, when it comes down, because I don't have an issue with dealing with dudes that have kids, right? Because 29 years old. And I don't date younger than me. So, of course, anybody that I date is going to have a kid. They're most likely 9 times out of 10 going to have a kid. As long as it's not no drama, you're a good parent, and that's it. It's no issues. It's no you fucking your baby mama. It's no type of drama shit like that. Then I don't have an issue with it. It ain't got shit to do with me. Like, you know, you doing your job as a parent, you're a father, because I'm not dating no deadbeat. So yeah, so she's saying like, oh, she felt like I was commenting on her parent, and that's one thing I don't even do. I'm dealing with somebody with kids. I'm not commenting on you. Anything that they sit here and want to tell me about their baby mama, I'm not gonna comment on that, because there's two sides to every story, and of course you're gonna spin it in a way that makes you look good. Unless I'm actually there experiencing some shit, I'm not about to just come into a situation and comment on it. Like, no. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, when did I comment on your parent? And one thing about it too, I did not like this girl because we had beef or whatever like that. Now it's like, it's not no beef or whatever, but we had beef. I didn't like her, but I'm never gonna lie about something. One thing about it, just even based off looking on Instagram, or when me and Tanya would hang out, and Tanya, it was times where, like I said, I'll pick Tanya up from her house and she'd be like, oh, before she'd be like, oh, could such and such come? And I'd be like, oh yeah, she could come, I don't have a problem. But she couldn't come because she'd be like, oh, my baby is 6, she didn't want to leave her baby with somebody because he have a fever or stuff like that. From the looks of Instagram or from the looks of talking to Tanya, she was a good mom. So I never spoke on nothing like that, because it's like, just because I don't like you, it doesn't mean I'm finna discredit you. She was a good ass parent, and still to this day, when I come across her Instagram, you can see she still is a good mom. She's way better parent than he is. So anyway, I'm like, I've never commented on your parenting or nothing like that. Like, I wouldn't have a reason to, like, whatever. And then plus, even before then, like I said, when me and her was following each other, I would comment on her pictures and stuff like that when she posts her son, or like little shit she did with him, like little like activities they did, I would comment on there. So it's like, so how would I just flip-flop and say, oh, one minute I was like, oh, you're a good mom, and then turn around and be like, oh, she's a horrible mom because I dated her baby daddy? Like, make it make sense. So she was like, no, yeah, like he would say little stuff. She was like, but I started to realize he would be lying because it was inconsistent. And she was like, and then like he would tell me, because you would like say, because basically I would tell him stuff and he would go back and tell her, and she would try to make it seem like I was trying to take her place as a mom. First of all, no, I wasn't. I'm not stand my place when it comes down to it. I'm not gonna force myself into somebody's child's life. I'm not gonna force, you know, it takes time for somebody to get to know you and know if you a person they even want around their kid, and I'm not gonna force that. I'm gonna let you take your time and all the time you need, you know. So that's one. And two, one thing about it, only thing I would tell him to do is, because at first when I first met him and he told me he had kids and stuff like that, he was making it seem like he was daddy of the year. So until I got around him and I started actually seeing it, I seen, okay, this nigga's a fucking liar. And when it's his time with his kids, everybody else is taking care of his kids. So that's when I would suggest stuff like, hey, how about you go do this? Or how about you do this? He act like he didn't want to go do shit with his kids by his motherfucking self. So I would be like, hey, well, if you want, we could go to Chuck E. Cheese. We could go to Knott's Berry Farm. We could go do this. Da 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 da. Just because I wanted him to be a better fucking dad. But then this nigga go tell his baby mama, making it seem like this is stuff that I wanted to do by myself or something like that. No, nigga, I'm trying to help you be a damn daddy. Because I understand how it is not to have one. Shit, I went through the shit. So anyway, like, so I'm like, yeah. She was like, but yeah, he'll try to make it seem like, oh, you wanted to do this because you felt like I wasn't doing it. And she was like, yeah, and I couldn't, some stuff I can't financially do for my, like, just up and go to Six Flags. Girl, I couldn't either. Shit, I didn't even have a car at this time. But I guess he made it seem like I was, like, downplaying her and being like, oh, if she can't do it, we can. Who is we? Because it was his money. What I'm supposed to make it make sense? So she's like, yeah, I started realizing like he just messy as fuck. He just don't be wanting people to be cool. She's like, but honestly, I love you. Out of all the little bitches he fucked with, I love you. She's like, and don't ever think I'm fucking my baby daddy. Don't ever think I'm fucking my baby daddy, because I'm not. I got my own situation going on. There's always another situation. Yeah. Is his alter ego is your other situation? Girl, because when did I tell y'all how I found out that he was messing with her? It was the most craziest shit. Like, I just remember so much shit and I put 7 and 10 together. But if I didn't tell y'all, let me know, because yeah. Anyway, so she like, yeah, something like that. She like, I actually like you. Like, you know that bitch Bimbo? You know Bimbo? I was like, girl, she like, I be seeing you go back and forth with her. We don't even follow each other no more, so how do you see this? But I guess whatever. So she's like, I be seeing you go back and forth with her. She's like, I never like that bitch. That bitch is weird, da 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 da. Basically, she was just saying like, you know, she's like, and I respect you. She was like, because one time he told me that he asked you if you could watch our son, and you was like, I told him like, his mom said it was okay, because at this point it was like me and her had issues. So I'm like, I don't mind, because I had my little sisters and he had seen it. He was like, oh, can you watch him while I go do something? But I'm like, I don't mind, but make sure his mom said it's okay. Like, even though we beefing, I still have respect for the other parent, because it's just a respect thing, like, you know. So she was like, I respected that, like, you want to make sure and stuff like this, all this other stuff. So I'm like, yeah. So basically she telling me, long story short, she don't have beef with me. She realized he the problem, all this other stuff like that, and we good. She was like, girl, we need to exchange numbers. And I don't know, I'm drunk, so I really don't know why we would exchange numbers at this point, because it's not like I said, well, he was in a halfway house, so it's not like around, but it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, I guess for in the future, you know, future reference, it's cool, because it is good to have each other's number. Because what if one day if I am with your son and he has allergies and I don't know, and I need to make sure, and he don't answer the phone, I'm pretty sure he don't fucking know. Because one time I asked him, I'm like, oh, do your son have any allergies, you know, before I get him something to eat? And he was like, I don't know. I don't think so. He eat everything. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we talking, basically, long story short, she said that, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we squash it out. It ain't no beef. It ain't no issue, right? So anyway, we going to the bar. We having a time. We lit. We drinking. Me and her not by each other or nothing like that. Like, we just cool, having a time. So my homegirl, Keisha, she taking pictures of me, because I was like, can you take pictures of me? So she taking pictures of me. Y'all, next thing you know, I hear, look at crazy baby crazy's, because I'm not gonna name this son. Look at baby's crazy stepmama. Yes, bitch. Look at baby crazy baby step. It's so hard saying that, but yeah, she's like, look at my son's stepmama. Look at my son's stepmama. She a bad bitch. Yep. His daddy sure know how to pick him. He pick bad bitches, and I'm just like laughing. And she ended up coming over to me, and she was like, girl, we should take a picture and just make they heads hurt. Post it on the gram and make they heads hurt. Make whose head hurt? I'm a weird bitch at times, but I ain't this weird. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm like, posting a picture with her is crazy. Like, that's crazy. But she's like, yeah, we should post it, make they hair her, you know, just to show bitches, like, just because we had issues, we overcome that shit, we grown women, da-da-da-da-da, like, we should post a picture and make they hair her. So I was like, okay, like, I'm like, girl, we can take a picture. You post, I'm like, you tag me. Because, girl, I'm not posting this on my page. So we took a picture or whatever. She's like, I'm going to tag you. Like, take it on my phone. I'm going to tag you. You all right? let's keep going. So she's like, I'm gonna tag you, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we end up getting in the parking lot. She just kept on screaming, my step mama. Anytime I twerk, look at my, throw it back to the step mama. Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna send this to crazy. Send this to your nigga. Send this to your nigga. Make his head hurt. He really gonna be mad. And I'm just like, okay, you kind of putting it on thick. But like I said, it was no issue. I never want to beef with somebody just because they have a kid with somebody. This makes no sense. It's just pointless. So anyway, we get back on the bus. We having fun, lit, right? So it's the end of the night, right? And everybody going their separate ways, like going home and stuff like that. So she give me a hug. She was like, no, for sure. Like, if you need anything, you call me. If you want to talk about anything, you call me. She was like, I know it's probably certain stuff. Because she was like, you know, me and that dealt with each other. We had our kid young. We dealt with each other for a long time. But, you know, but that's not my nigga. Like, that's not my nigga. But I got one. But I'm just saying, like, if it's anything you want to talk about or anything like that, like, you need to figure out with him, just call me, girl. You could call me. I know him better than anybody. Da, 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, I ain't gonna call you. But not about that. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, just call me, girl. We good. We friends now. We showing. Come on, follow me back on Instagram. I just followed you. Follow me back. So I'm like, okay. Follow her back, right? Y'all, so tell me why. Like, fast forward, probably like 4 days later. No, not. Well, yeah, probably like 4 days later. So mind you, when we was on the party bus, I had dropped my phone and I broke my screen, right? So like 4 days later, I'm like, damn, I just really can't get jiggy with this screen. It's irritating the fuck out of me. So I'm on the phone crazy and I'm telling him like, yeah, my screen is messed up and I'm irritated. I'm like, I'm gonna just end up getting it fixed because I was gonna thug it out, but I'm gonna just get it fixed, or should I get me a new phone? So he was like, oh, you don't have to get you a new, he was like, you do need a new phone, but you could have my old phone because it was newer than my iPhone I had. He was like, you can have my old phone. So I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, you can have my old phone. He was like, it's no problem or whatever, because like I have a phone already that I use and that one's just sitting around anyway. He was like, so yeah, you can have it. I'm over here happy because I'm like, yes. I'm like, one, I'm about to go through this motherfucker, and I'm like, and two, cool, I ain't gotta spend no money. So he told me like, yeah, I'm gonna have my mom bring it to you tomorrow or whatever like that, like, because it's too late right now. It was like late night when, but y'all, so tell me why she ended up bringing the phone to me. I'm mad. I'm going through everything. I'm trying to restore stuff. I'm like, fuck. She cleared the fuck out of that phone. Like, she wasn't playing no games. She made sure it wasn't a lick of nothing in that phone. Like, not even a hello, pick your, choose your language. That shit, everything was gone. I'm like, damn, fuck. So anyway, it didn't matter. I was happy about it, right? So I ended up posting it. I took a picture of it and I posted it and I was all like, crazy came through. I ain't gotta go buy me a new phone or get my phone fixed or some shit like that. I said I had posted it, right? I posted everything around that time, literally everything. Like, so when I posted, mind you, me and her is following each other again. So I'm noticing like she was posting subs. But before, she was kind of posting subs before I posted this phone. But she was posting subs. And I was just like them because I'm like, oh, I agree. I hate a weird ass bitch. Like, because I hate a weird bitch too, you know? So she posted subs. I'm not thinking nothing of it. But some of them I'm thinking like, But then I be overthinking too much. And I be telling myself like, maybe I'm tripping because that probably wasn't about you, Symone. Right? Niggas ain't shit. These weak ass niggas, da-da-da-da-da, talking about dudes. I hate ninjas, da-da-da-da, fuck these ninjas, bop, 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 bop. And I'm like, she did say she had a man, so maybe that's about her man. And even if it's about her baby daddy, like, I don't know why she mad at him. So I'm not finna just jump in and be like, don't talk about my man. Even though he wasn't really my man like that. I don't know what we was doing. But, you know, like, that's their issue. I'm not, you know what? Because when she did post, my baby daddy's a weird bitch. Hey, I agree. But again, even though this is not my man, I'm not about to jump in it because like I said, that's they situation, not mine. I don't know why she feel this way, and I'm not about to ask her why because again, not my problem. So I'm talking to him and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why you and your baby mom getting into it? So he's like, man, why are we getting into it? Like, I'm not getting into it with her. So I'm like, she said you was a weird bitch and she ain't got no other baby daddy. So he was like, cause she's just weird, like she's mad. He's like, did she hit you up? So I'm like, no, why would she hit me up? And he was like, are you sure? Like, maybe you just didn't see her or something like that? And I'm like, no, mind you, I ain't got the phone cut on. Like, this is the first full day I had the phone. So I'm like, no. So I'm telling him like, yeah, I'm gonna go get the phone cut on tomorrow. I'm gonna go to T-Mobile to have to switch it. So he like, oh yeah, people just mad as fuck about that situation. Like, you posted it, huh? So I'm like, yeah, who's mad about it? Like, who's mad that you gave me your old phone? Your old phone. So he's like, man, people just mad. So I'm like, who's mad? So I'm putting two together. So I'm like, your baby mama mad that you gave me your old phone. So he was like, man, she just mad because I guess like she felt like I should have gave the phone to my son because he want a phone. But I told him I'm gonna buy him a brand new phone at the end of the week. So I told her to just wait. And she mad about that. So I'm like, oh, well, she want the phone? Like, you know, it's not a big deal. I could go get me a phone. I'm like, I could give it to her. Like, I ain't got to cut it back. I ain't got to cut back on yet. Like, she could have it. It's no big deal. Like, I could take it to her. Well, she come get it for me. So he like, nah, I'm gonna get him a new phone. Like, I'm gonna have my mom go get him a new phone. It's not that big of a deal. He was like, he's only 3 years old. Like, he really don't need this phone right now. No way. And she was like, yeah, he got his iPad. Like, it's fine. So I was like, you sure? So he like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm like, I'm not about to go get it cut on tomorrow because I know how he is. He would last minute be like, you know what, Symone, just give the phone and I'll just get you a new phone. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna get the phone cut on, right? All this over a damn phone. So I'm not saying anything. She posting so many subs. I'm on Twitter just tweeting regular. Mind you, me and this girl don't follow each other on Twitter. I'm on Twitter tweeting regular shit like, LOL, Crazy's big toe looks like hot sauce or something. I don't know, because he was finna come home in like a few weeks. So I think I probably was like, oh, I need to find a room. Because remember I told y'all I found a room for us and stuff like that. He cheated on me his first day out. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I was just tweeting stuff like regular stuff, like not thinking nothing of it, right? Because I'm not about to hit her up and say, hey, do you want the phone? Because he told me to just wait. Like, it's cool. Like, he gonna get the son another phone. So, man, tell me why them subs start getting subbier. So, I'm on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. And it was like, oh, these bitches weird as fuck. Bitches want to be your friend. These bitches da-da-da-da-da. Stop trying to. It was just stuff like that, right? So, I'm thinking like, who's she talking about? She ain't talking about me. She ain't talking about me, because I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna sit here and just think like, oh, she talking about me, ignore her. No, I'm gonna ask. So I'm like, yeah, Symone, leave it alone. She ain't talking about you. So it was another one, and she was like, I really should have beat that bitch up. It was like, I really should have beat that bitch up the other night, but she wanted to wave the white flag. What she talking about? I'm thinking like, you know what? She is a gangbanger. She talking about somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking maybe she ran into an op at the liquor store. It happens. It's LA. Hoods are close by each other. She ain't talking about me. Going about my day. But I couldn't go about my day. Because now I could just ignore shit and be like, man, fuck you. If it's not direct, I don't care. Back then, I couldn't. I just couldn't. So I go back to her post. I start reading the comments because she posted this on her page on Instagram. I'm reading the comments. Somebody was like, laughing my ass off. That bitch really thinks she doing something with your baby daddy. What? Wait. Hold the fuck up. I said, laugh my ass off. Girl, I know you ain't talking about me. Because she comment back to the girl was like, laugh my ass off, right? Da-da-da-da-da, all this other shit. So I'm like, laugh my ass off. Girl, I know you're not talking about me. And she was all like, you already know who the fuck I'm talking about. Where's this coming from? So I start texting her because you want to give Instagram a show, or let's just talk about first. Let's try to do this the right way. So I started texting her and I said, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why is you over here subbing me? Like, what's up? If you have an issue, you got my number. She's like, bitch, didn't nobody have your motherfucking number? Yes, you did. So I said, why is you on Instagram? I said, you mad over a phone? Because you could have a fucking phone. It's not that deep. Like, it's literally not that deep. So she was like, girl, ain't nobody mad over no motherfucking phone. And stop speaking to me, my baby daddy. Stop reporting. Because she made a post something like that. Like, bitches need to stop reporting to my baby daddy about me. And I was really like, this ain't about me. It ain't about me. But yeah, until it was that other one. So I'm like, girl, ain't nobody, what the fuck would I be saying to him about you? Like, what would I be saying to him about you? So she like, girl, you know what you be saying? Stop playing with me. I should have slapped you when I seen you. You wanted to be all friendly and shit. When I tell y'all, I promise to God, this girl approached me that night. Because when I was telling Tanya about it, because Tanya wasn't there, I told Tanya about it. I'm like, I swear to God, that girl approached me. I did not approach her. Why would I approach you and just say, hey, girl, look, I'm with your baby daddy and I love him, or something like that? Girl, what the fuck? So she like, yeah. I'm like, girl, you approached me. I said, I don't know what the fuck you was off of, Molly Tron or what. But bitch, you approached me. I did not approach you. I'm like, you the one wanted to be friends and all this other stuff. Tell me why this bitch gonna post that picture of us. and said, this bitch wanted to be my friend so bad, laughing my ass off. I hate the something, like she basically said, I hate the one of many of my baby daddy girlfriends. Not you trying to say I'm getting cheated on. I'm just getting, the whole world knew that. I even would talk about it and stuff like that, and we'd get back into it. But anyway. So yeah, so I'm like, girl, you're weird. I said, you a weird ass bitch. You wanted to post this picture talking about you gonna make, I said, you want to take this picture saying you gonna make their head hurt. I said, bitch, your arm is around me. If you had an issue with me or you didn't like me, I said, why the fuck are you in a photo with me? I said, the whole night you over here screaming my son's stepmama and dick riding the fuck out of me, bitch. Cause mind you, it was one point where I had to pee outside and this bitch over here talking about son stepmama, I got baby wives. So I'm like, you literally doing all of this for what? Got the picture up and people like, she really wanted to be your friend. Thought she had a friend. Don't play with me. That's why you don't be taking pictures with people for real. So she like, girl, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to spare you because when I first approached you talking about some what's up, you was talking, like she said my voice was cracking and all this other shit. What? If you really stand on what you was standing on, I don't give a fuck if I started crying and shitted on myself, bitch. If you said you was gonna beat me up when you seen me, like you said 2 to 3 weeks ago, you would have did it regardless of how the fuck I was talking or looking, if that was the truth. I'm like, girl, this bitch is weird. I'm like, she weird as fuck. So I said, bitch, you mad over a fucking phone. That's why you really mad. Like, you're mad over a phone. It clearly is deeper than that, obviously, because this is weird. And I'm thinking like maybe because at this point I wasn't posting crazy and stuff like that because like I said, the whole situation was goofy and stuff, so I wasn't really posting him like that. So maybe when I posted, maybe when she seen me, or maybe they was talking and he made it seem like he don't fuck with me like that no more, which I really could care less if he made it seem like that. So maybe when, that's why she was trying to be cool on the party bus, but then when she see I posted the phone, she probably like, hold on, they do still fuck with each other? I don't know. It was just so fucking weird for her to do all of that, right? So her homegirl hitting up Tanya, y'all, talking about some, oh, what's up? She got problems with such and such and such and such. I don't know word from word, but I had just seen it in my phone not too long ago. So yeah, talking about some what's up, and she like, girl, I ain't got shit to do with you. She da-da-da-da-da. It was a whole bunch of little shit. And I'm just like, this bitch is weird. Like, she's weird, because what was your whole point of doing all of this over a fucking phone? So I told him like, look, tell your mama to come get this fucking phone, or I'm gonna take it to your baby mama house and we gonna fight, because she's weird. She's doing the most online. Like, girl, please. She ended up deleting the picture because somebody commented, was like, you know how fucking weird you look posting a picture with this bitch if you don't really like her? So she like, oh, I will always be in his life, da 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 da. Good for you, girl. Don't want to be in that man's life, for real. Like, let's be honest. How are you mad at me, like, over a phone? Over a phone. My thing is, that goes to show that this nigga really ain't shit, because it's like, he do everything but want to be a fucking dad, and you mad at me about it. How is this my issue when I'm telling him, hey, do this with your kids, hey, do this, hey, do this, while you over here big buying designer, big want to take a bitch to go eat a steak? Me and whoever, anything about him, crazy was a motherfucking trick, okay? When he meets a girl, he want to show you like, yeah, I got it. So he gonna wine and dine the fuck out of a bitch. He gonna take, like I said, our first date was to the Beverly Center. He took me shopping. Like, literally, that's how he is. So it's like, your baby daddy is this way, but don't want to be, he want to do the bare minimum, and you're mad at me about it. Like, how are you mad at me? When she literally said, even when I was on the bus, she gonna say, I give you your credit, because ever since you've been around him, he do kind of put more of an effort. But you mad over a phone? So I was just like, oh, this shit is weird. So I was mad at him. I was like, yeah, this must be some shit going on with y'all, and I really don't give a fuck. Fuck you, fuck this phone, fuck her, fuck everybody. And it was issues to where she was like, she wanted to fight me, but y'all, and when I tell y'all, yeah, I pulled up, but that's a whole nother story time, because yeah, she was crazy. But before then, no, that could go in that, because that add fuel to the fire. Because at first I'm like, I'm gonna ignore this bitch, until it was like a post she had made. That shit pissed me off bad. It's a Father's Day post, and it was like, the nerve of you. This nigga ain't none of that shit you said in that motherfucking post. That shit pissed me off bad, because it was just like what she said. I don't care about somebody giving they baby daddy a Father's Day shout out post. It's not that deep, especially they're a good dad. You know, y'all give each other flowers. Y'all co-parents and healthy is perfect, amazing. But she threw shade at me and that motherfucker. But yeah, that's it for this story time. She was a weirdo, y'all. It really was like, damn, thought I had a friend. No, I really thought it was gonna be peaceful. I'm like, it's about to be so peaceful now, just cool, smooth sailing. But no, a fucking iPhone 11 or 10, whatever the fuck it was. I think it was a 10. iPhone 10. I don't know. Maybe it was an 8. I don't fucking know. Either way, go, the fucking iPhone that I did end up giving back ruined everything. I got that shit back. I couldn't get it cut on no way. It was fucking not jailbroke or some shit like that. So yeah, don't know where he even got that damn phone from. But yeah, that's it for this story time. How I thought I had a friend. I don't know what I'm gonna title this, but yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I was gonna say sharing. I don't know. Y'all gotta go. I love you guys so much. I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.